Eventually, Indoraptor will find Maisie, and at first, Owen and Claire treat him as a monster. They treat him as a villain. But eventually, Owen will see that Indoraptor is showing no signs of hostile towards Indoraptor, and Indoraptor only gets hostile when Owen or Claire grabs Maisie and tries to get her to move away. Owen will realize that Indoraptor sees Maisie as his mother. At first, Maisie will be a little confused, but eventually, Owen will basically tell Maisie to approach Indoraptor carefully. At first, Claire is a little on edge because she does not know what's going to happen, but Owen tells her to trust him. And so Maisie approaches Indoraptor, and she does what Owen tells her to do by simply, following what he says, because he trained raptors before. And since Indoraptor is, a raptor, that basically means that Maisie could possibly get Indoraptor to respond to her commands. Because when Owen's trying to tell Indoraptor what to do, he kind of ignores him. Because, Indoraptor didn't imprint on him, because he wasn't the thing that he saw to imprint. It was Maisie, so as a result, Indoraptor only listens to Maisie, not Owen. Maisie would tell Indoraptor, say, sit, or stay, or whatever, and Indoraptor will listen. And eventually, the Scorpius Rex will show up. And, of course, Maisie will get terrified, and Indoraptor will realize that his mother is being threatened. And Indoraptor will immediately go on the defensive. He would immediately get defensive and immediately start attacking the Scorpius Rex. Blue will eventually show up, and at first she wants to attack Indoraptor, but Owen tells her to stand down and tells her to help Indoraptor to fight the Scorpius Rex. I'm pretty sure Blue at first will be a little confused, but eventually she'll agree to do what Owen tells her to do. She and Indoraptor team up, and they fight the Scorpius Rex, and eventually they will kill the Scorpius Rex. Luckily, no one is hurt, maybe except for Claire, who got a few good scratches by the Scorpius Rex. Luckily, she did not get any of the quills. And since, Indoraptor, after being confirmed by Ghost Center, Indoraptor is basically kind of immune to Scorpius Rex's little quill venom attack. So basically, Indoraptor will have the squills will not have no effect on Indoraptor. And Blue was fast enough to dodge the attack. So eventually Blue and Indoraptor will eventually kill the Scorpius Rex. After that is settled, Blue and Indoraptor just kind of look at each other and be like, thank you. Blue is sensing that Indoraptor has no signs of hostility, decides to leave him alone. And Claire will wonder what they're going to do with Indoraptor. And Owen would actually kind of say we should probably just take him with us. Just keep him out of human sight. Because, well, we can't really kill him because he saved our lives. And, well, we can kind of say that Maisie is already starting to get attached to Indoraptor. And Indoraptor's, like, attached to her because, well, she's his mother. So as a result, yeah, you can kind of see why Indoraptor will get attached to her. So, Owen and Claire will tell Maisie to guide Indoraptor to a cage, and at first, he starts going crazy when she leaves the cage, and Owen and Claire decided to... At first, Owen and Claire try to calm Indoraptor down, but Maisie calms him down by saying, "Hey, I'm fine, I am fine. Just calm down. Indoraptor will eventually calm down, and yeah, Owen and Claire adopt Maisie, and Maisie adopts Indoraptor. And yeah, basically Owen Jr. has arrived. Anyways, moving on to Jurassic World Dominion, this is where things start to get a little bit interesting. So, after taking in Maisie taking in Indoraptor, Maisie's been basically training Indoraptor the same way how Owen trained Blue, Charlie, Echo, and Delta. Now, what does this mean for Blue and Indoraptor? Will they still try to will they kill each other, or will they actually get along? Or possibly, will they become possibly mates? Now, I don't really know what Owen and Claire and Maisie were doing during the time that they were raising Maisie, but I'm just gonna guess and say that they've been trying to keep her away from human activity, and well, since the whole world was looking for her, yeah. Well, what about Blue and Indoraptor? Well, we do know that Blue must have had Beta somewhere. Around the time before the events of Jurassic World Dominion took place. And we can kind of say that Indoraptor plays as a surrogate father to little Beta. Not Beta's biological father, but he does play as her adopted father. And we can kind of say that Blue and Indoraptor do eventually get closer to each other. Blue has a family now. And thanks to Maisie, and with a little help from Blue, Indoraptor has officially found his place in the food chain. He's a predator and needs to prevent the herbivores from overpopulating and all that stuff. Basically what any other predator would do. He's not an apex predator, because, well, the apex predators are T-Rex, Spinosaurus, Giga, Carchara, Acrocanthosaurus, etc. All those guys, they sit on top of the food chain. They kind of sit up as, well, in between top and bottom. So, yeah. But they are indeed a predator. And that's their job. Now, what about the capture of Maisie and Beta? How will this change Indoraptor? Well, let's find out. So when Maisie and Beta get captured, obviously we know how Blue reacted to that. She did not take that well and kind of took it out on Owen for not being able to stop those humans from taking her kid. But what about Indoraptor? I would say that Indoraptor will be more angry at the humans who took both his adopted daughter and his mother. So I would say most likely instead of Indoraptor staying behind, he would actually secretly follow Owen and Claire. We can kind of say that over time, over the past few years, since Owen and Claire adopted Maisie, and Maisie adopted Indoraptor, most likely Indoraptor's kind of growing closer to Owen and Claire, but not too close. You can kind of say he might view them as his grandparents, or something like that. So, yeah. Anyways, eventually, Indoraptor would secretly follow Owen and Claire through Malta, and the only real time that they would find out that they were being followed by Indoraptor is, well, the Atrociraptors. When Owen and Claire were being chased by the Atrociraptors, Indoraptor comes in and starts battling with the Atrociraptors. We could kind of say one of them maybe, like say maybe Ghost or maybe Tiger or something, or one of those guys. He starts a battle with them, and eventually they would escape, with Indoraptor tagging along on the plane. Now I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be wondering how would Owen and Claire react to, well, the Atrociraptor, well, not Atrociraptor, Indoraptor following them. They would be really shocked in knowing that it's too late to go back and drop Indoraptor off, because most likely it's still going to follow them. So, yeah. So, yeah, eventually they would start to make their way towards Biosyn Valley. And of course the plane crash will still happen thanks to the Quetzalcoatlus. And, yeah, Indoraptor will still be with Owen and their new little friend, who I forgot her name, so my bad.